Hi. I hope you can see me. Hi, Ed. So, hi, Vin. I'm sorry I had to stop that really suddenly. I've forgotten that I hadn't taken photos of the kids. So I had to stop and grab some photos of the kids. Hey, Leanne. So thanks for jumping back on. You can't tweet from the iPad these days. No, it's all right. It's on my Twitter stream. So for the next 24 hours, you'll be able to share it out from there. Thanks, Vin. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I stopped, pushed the kids in front of the lily, took a few photos and sent it off. So Ed's given you some tips on screenshots. Cool. I have to catch up with you, Ed, to find out exactly what those are. So I'm now sitting down in a cute little glade here in the Mount Lofty Botanic Gardens, and I thought I would get away from the people that were actually here, or up there actually, and have a chat with you and let you know what I thought. So if you see me looking over the side, it's because I've got both of my kids here. So always use Twitter's photo editing tool as your tip. Top tip there, Vin. So what I thought, teaching Leanne Isaacson via appear.in. Well, I'll have to get hooked up on one of those, Ed. So what I wanted to tell you about is it's incredibly tall. Incredibly tall. So I'm 5'6.5", and I would say it's probably a good 2 foot taller than I am. So that's tip one. Tip two, it's actually quite beautiful. I mean, you guys saw it, but you couldn't help thinking of the Triffids. I know. It was a bit like the Triffids. So it's this green, this bright, vibrant green, and this very dark, deep aubergine colour around the edges. And then this gorgeous cream in the middle. It's absolutely fantastic. It's glorious. So, oh dear, there's an ambulance coming. That's never a good sign. It's hot. It's hot. And unfortunately, I think, and you'll see it probably go up over my shoulder there. It's hot up here. It's not too bad. I think the heat's probably gotten to some people. Driven struck someone. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm lucky. And you know what? It didn't really smell. So they say that it smells like rotting flesh or rotting meat. You know what? Have you ever boiled cabbage or smelt boiling cabbage? Whether it's when you've had, Polish food, or always wear protective headgear. Or if you've had, what else? Basically, any time that you would boil cabbage, that's pretty much what it smells like, is boiling cabbage. They aim for the eyes. That's the reason why I've got the peak on this one, Vin. Yeah, so it's really not as bad as what it's made out to be, but it's incredibly impressive. And I'm so glad that I came up here, that I was able to stand for an hour with my grumbly bumbly kids and wait. Is it hot? No, it's probably about 31, so it's not that hot, but there's not a massive amount of shade. So if you're standing for an hour and you're elderly, it wouldn't be good. There are a lot of elderly people. I mean, thankfully, they were handing out water. They've started to hand out water, which is lovely. So it's going to help. But, the heat gets to people. Some people just can't handle the heat, which is understandable. Yeah. That was a long queue that you saw on Twitter. It was a massive queue. Still the wrong way. Q-U-E-U-E. But it was shorter. By the time we got in, the queue was probably about, would have been about 15 minutes shorter than what we were in. But at the end of the day, waiting an hour to see something that only happens once every 10 years, it's really not that bad. I mean, I was saying to one of the ladies that I stood in I was living in Canberra when the Book of Kells came out to Australia, and we had to pay for tickets to see the Book of Kells. Sorry, you had to book tickets to see the Book of Kells, and our spot was at 6:30 in the morning, and we still waited in line for an hour at 6:30 in the morning to get inside to see the Book of Kells. Hi, Ed. Kells, Kells. It's an Irish book that is hand illuminated and illuminated by Irish monks. Utterly gorgeous. And they would spend, I can't remember the stats on how long it would take them to illuminate one page, but it was gorgeous. So yeah, what I was saying was to wait an hour to see, yes, illuminated. And it doesn't mean lit up. It actually means that it's drawn on. Coloured, exactly. So an hour to see something that happens once every 10 years really isn't that much. But I would definitely recommend seeing it if you can, if there is a Titan arm anywhere around you, because it's a phenomenal thing. Utterly amazing. Quite beautiful. Not as smelly as people make it out to be. And who knows, it might be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Let's face it, we don't all live in Jakarta, where they are natively. And they're actually apparently really quite difficult to propagate and grow outside their natural habitat. So, quite fortunate. But I must go. I will scope down now. And I will catch you all later. I promise that I will be scoping more from now on in, because I'm actually enjoying chatting with you guys. So I will catch you all later. Have a beautiful day, whatever it is you're doing, and I will see you shortly. Bye.